Hey guys, this is top VGM list here. I guess that's what I could call myself. And I just wanted to provide a quick update on things. I'm sure a bunch of you probably don't even remember subscribing to me. I'm sure some of you guys were probably waiting for me to finish my Final Fantasy collection video. And then I'm sure a couple of you might just be watching it from a reference from another video. So it's been about 6 or 7 years since I last posted a video on this channel. And I'm sure you guys have gotten the memo. I probably won't be making any more videos on this channel. I don't want to say that as a certainty, but there are a lot of factors that make me think that there's no really big reason for me to continue this channel, just given the state of YouTube and the state of where I'm at now as a person. Just to give you a quick overview on why I even created this channel, I was at university in America, and it was kind of just a side project for me. It was something I always had liked YouTube. I had so many people I watched back then that I idolized and still do, really, to this day. And for me, I wanted to talk more about the thing that I really loved talking about, which was video games, and even more so video game music. And so I took up, what was it called, Windows Movie Maker back then, which was my cheap and inefficient tool for editing videos, and started with the Zelda video. I don't know what really sparked that video, but it was one that I told myself was a cool project to work on. I think at the time I was getting excited for Skyward Sword, and so I just wanted to do a big compilation of some of my favorite tracks from those games, and needless to say, it took off, and I was really impressed with how many people watched it, how many people commented on it, how many people really enjoyed watching what I created, even as poorly made as those videos were. I've got to say, it was really fun to just sit down. I would sit there and make notes in Notepad about every single song of every single Zelda game, even including the CDI ones, which I have played, and just kind of make a silly bullshit little top 100 video. But I did put a lot of heart into it, honestly. I remember spending so much time just working to pick one over the other, be it some random little safe theme over a battle theme or whatever it may have been. I put a lot of thought into where my songs were ranked, and for the years that followed, I had just such a good time thinking of other series or franchises that I like talking about and doing the same thing with them, or even doing something as simple as like top underwater themes or whatever it may be. I really loved it, and I still look back at it fondly, and honestly, I probably would have fun creating it again. But there were really two big factors that kind of kept me from making more videos. And the first, honestly, was just I got so busy. In 2014, the year after I posted my last video, I ended up moving overseas to the UK, and at that point I was just clearly so busy that I could not focus on YouTube as kind of a side project, at least in what I wanted to do. And then YouTube itself, towards the end of my channel, started changing so much with auto blocking songs and all that kind of stuff. I never really cared about monetization, so that didn't bother me, but it really stunk when I would post a video and you wouldn't be able to hear the audio in it. And so those two factors especially kind of combined to make it a situation where I just didn't want to go back to making more videos for this channel. I just wanted to kind of mention that and bring up, why things ended up the way they were. Probably not a big deal for anyone, but for the people that wanted to see the end of my Final Fantasy video, I'm sorry. I'll make it up to you. On the end of this video, I'll post my 10 favorite songs from the Final Fantasy franchise. But before I did that, I wanted to talk about a few video game channels that still exist today, still post today, and if you like video game music, I think are really worth checking out. The first channel is probably my biggest inspiration for making my channel. The channel's name is Supradarky. This dude's been making videos for a very long time now. I would think 10 years at this point. And honestly, it's been such a cool project. He basically just posts a video about every day with some kind of video game music from a random game of his choice, and the guy's got a lot of eclectic taste. He's played just about everything, so, or at least it seems like it, because his knowledge of soundtracks go beyond anything I've ever seen on YouTube as far as that's concerned. If you are looking for new games to play based on music itself, or just were curious about some of the really good soundtracks out there that you might have not listened to, check out his channel. I mean, he has got at least 2,500 roughly videos that are just songs from random games, and he's done a good job compiling them all and putting different videos from the same game together so you can listen to a bit of the entire soundtrack. If there's any channel on YouTube that deserves more subscribers than they already have, it's 8-Bit Music Theory. What an amazing channel. This guy is a genius when it comes to the composition of video game music, and teaches you a lesson every episode he makes, which I think is really cool. You learn a lot about how composers make certain songs for soundtracks, but he even goes deeper into it by bringing out sheet music throughout the video and showing you how it's actually created. I think it's such a cool channel, and I just love that it's growing more and more every day. And then of course you have Silver Gunner, who originally just ripped a lot of soundtracks, but has kind of redefined himself into a new channel. If you've ever heard of his channel, you probably know what I'm talking about. If you haven't, go check him out. There's some really cool videos on there. I mean, tons of them, to be exact. That's really all I got for you guys. I guess just to throw off some statistics, my channel ended up getting viewed over 400,000 times. I had almost 500 subscribers, and I could not be more thankful. You guys were awesome, and I had such a fun time making content for you guys. So at the bottom of my heart, I really do thank you so much. The only other thing I'll leave you with is this list of some of my favorite Final Fantasy songs. I starred the ones that are my top 10. I'll just be real with you. My favorite song always has been and still will be Dancing Mad from Final Fantasy VI. So if you were expecting that, that's the one that would have won that video a long time ago. I'd had that planned out from the start. It's just always been my favorite. If you stuck around till the end of this video, I appreciate you. Thanks for watching it. Just to let you know, I'll still be on this channel looking around and doing stuff, and who knows, maybe I'll post a video down the road. So feel free to leave a comment on any of my videos. I'll try to get back to you if it's a question you have for me. I really appreciate you sticking around, and thank you so much. I'll say it's kind of bittersweet closing this off, but at the same time, everything's good. So I'm going to continue to make content on YouTube. I just don't know how I'm going to do it yet. So if I do ever release another channel or another project, look for a link of it on this channel, I would say. Should leave it down there at some point. So keep an eye out. And again, thank you so much for watching my videos. Bye-bye.